Haters, cultivators, welcome to Podcasting is Forbidden in the Cloud Recesses, the only usually lesbian-hosted podcast about Dow Dow Master. I'm Roy, and I'm your little baby dirt boy.
And I'm Jordan, and sometimes you just need one man. Me'll do what you want.
That's so good.
I've been thinking about that image every day.
It's very good. You might notice that Fallon is unfortunately over in New Mexico today, trying to crawl out of the Albuquerque burial mounds. So, I've got sworn brother of the show, Jordan Canning here.
I'm here
to help me out. Hell yeah.
We're talking about late capitalism today.
We're talking about late capitalism and maybe some predictions for the future. We'll see what's up. Jordan, before we get into talking about ice cream marketing and all of this, I've been doing my thing. I've been fucking around on Google Translate. I've been looking up more, source material. More content. That's what the word is. And I know that you have experience with this, so maybe you can give me some thoughts on this. What is wrong with Wattpad? What is the fucking deal with... Why is Wattpad the way that it is?
The way of Wushan that Wattpad is, I think there's a lot of things wrong with Wattpad. I think, no shade, I think the user base of Wattpad is younger than most other places.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's one thing. I think it's just the culture that has sort of arisen in the wadded pad.
A wadded pad. Boy,
good writing is forbidden in the pad recesses.
The pad recesses.
I don't know. There's just a lot of weird... what's weird about Wattpad is that it's it wants so badly to be taken seriously.
It really does.
They try to, publish Wattpad works. That's what After is. It's a published Wattpad fanfiction.
I'm never gonna, live through the full thought of that. I went to school, huh?
They should embrace it. They should be... Wattpad, it should be Wattpad, embrace the trash.
Yeah!
Embrace the suck.
That's their market. Look at what's there. Look at God. And that's, I'm just
look at the Secret Life Pregnancy Pact.
Yeah, look at that. I'm I had to download the Wattpad app because it's... okay, so the other thing about Wattpad is that both the app and just the regular website are completely unnavigable.
They're impossible.
It's fucking horrible.
Putting the Wattpad app on your phone is I'm imagining Wei Wuxian in the Yiling burial grounds, just sort of dark, evil energy going onto your celled phone. Oh my gosh.
It's going down my throat, my phone's throat. I'm crying, I'm screaming, I'm going to come out, stronger than before, but, the fact that, I have to find a tag in the first place to be able to click on it and search it because otherwise I get fuck all is, going to kill me.
You're playing Go Fish. You just, I don't know. Something's in here. What am I gonna get? Yeah, you never know. It's a surprise every time, and all of them are bad. I don't think I've ever gotten anything that I've been oh, okay, I'm excited to read this, because another thing that I'm finding that people like to do is they don't like to tag things very well, which may or may not be, that may or may not be the fault of Wattpad just being a terrible website and platform. But, I'll look at things and I'll be okay, I can probably get something funny out of this. It's written in, Vietnamese or something. I'm sure it'll, not be translated very well. And then I'll translate it and I'll, I have this same problem on Archive of Our Own or anything else, where I don't know what the title means, I don't know what this, that, or the other means, so when I plug it in and I look at the, tags or whatever, I'm oh! Well, that's incest, so never mind. Oops!
Oh,
whoops! Uh-oh!
Uh-oh!
Damn!
Whoops. Damn! Uh-oh! Oh no! Just gonna click out of that one. Oh,
Knuckles voice. Oh no.
Oh no. But it's oh boy, what a lottery of just...
Is Wattpad like Archive of Our Own, where people will just sort of come up with these tags aren't, like Tumblr, where it's these tags aren't going to be useful to anyone. Like, no one's, like, going through, like, Tumblr searching for tags that are like, OMG, I'm screaming, or whatever, with instead of an apostrophe, it's like semicolon, but, like, you'll tag it that. I've seen it. I don't use Tumblr, but I've seen that, and I've seen the archive of our own. I don't know if Wattpad's like that, though. I thought Wattpad was tagged as, like, Harry Styles kills you in The Purge. Is there any Modao Purge fan fiction? Because there should be. Oh,
fuck, I gotta look it up. Oh, God, now I have to look.
I can't believe I exists, haven't... But, hey, if there's any fans out there, make it happen.
I'm searching. I can't believe I hadn't thought to look this up yet.
Because every day, there's a purge.
Yeah, there's definitely...
I got it. One day of the year, nothing is forbidden in the cloud recesses.
Oh, shit!
Including murder.
Wow. Now that's a concept.
That's good.
Okay, I'm not finding anything because I'm remembering another thing that Wattpad likes to do, where it'll give me, maybe 11 or 12 results, and then it'll just start repeating, 5 or 6 of them. It's so bad!
Make a good website.
God, they have no idea how to do this.
So many people use Wattpad. Why is it so bad?
It's so awful. I don't understand.
Not to pull back the curtain, but when Sam and I do Wattpad content on Jurgen Wattpad has a feature where it's like, we'll save your place for you, no worries. Yeah. And sometimes it's just like, oops. What? You were reading this one? Go fuck yourself. Try again.
I know. They had one job. They said one thing that they were going to do.
Why can't it do anything? Anyways.
It can't do anything.
Wattpad's a really bad website.
It's terrible.
Is the moral.
It's just... I hope nobody thinks that I'm ragging on, the people who use it, but...
No, you're all of you people are entitled. Do what you want. Don't write incest and don't write cop-AUs, please.
Yeah, please don't write incest or cop-AUs. They're about as bad
beyond that, the sky's your limit. You write that Harry Styles Purge fanfiction. I'll read it. I love it.
You write that 3 lines of script format dialogue and call it an entire chapter. Go for it. I believe in you. Alright. That's what's been on my mind, but...
It's the Wattpad Minute.
The Wattpad Minute.
The Wattpad 7 minutes.
We can't have a Mick Minute this week, so it's the Wattpad Minute. But yeah, I figure we can... It's about time for us to jump to the main topic of the day, which is iced cream.
God, do you like ice cream?
I love ice cream.
I'm a huge ice cream fan, and the really sad truth of my confession, I'm posting on a confession blog right now, is that watching all of these ice cream commercials made me want to try these ice creams.
Honest to God, very much.
Is the sad thing.
Yeah.
It was effective marketing, they just don't sell the products here.
Yeah.
I don't think they didn't think the Chinese tie-in products for a Chinese adaptation of a boys' love book novel would sell well in the US, I guess. Crazy how that happened, but I've been I've been doing a bunch of additional Googling and research and whatnot for additional content and information, and I've just been subjected to so much ice cream in the last 48 hours. I'm going to lose my mind. It's such a weird, all-encompassing tie-in.
I remember, so bizarre.
I've never seen product placement of this caliber. I remember playing Final Fantasy 15 and just being absolutely knocked on my ass by the cup noodle stuff.
Oh my God.
I thought that was the worst, most hilarious thing ever. But this is somehow worse than Final Fantasy cup noodles. They put it in the show. They release the trailers and release announcement dates for the ice cream commercials when they haven't announced season 2 yet. It's just unbelievable. It makes me so mad.
It's so weird. I've never seen anything like this in anything before.
Truly late great capitalism out of the wonderful country of China.
Yeah, the People's Republic of Capitalism.
They know how to do it in that People's Republic.
They know how to do... Okay, I want to talk about exactly how deep this all-encompassment rabbit hole goes, because I found an article from 2016. So this is from a while back. This is from before the novel of Modao Zushi was even published. And
oh my God.
So this is about Cornetto's marketing. I'm going to put this in our recording chat here. But the title of this article is Cornetto encourages Chinese youths to treat young love like ice cream. Enjoy it before it melts away. So the thematic branding type of thing that Cornetto has been going for in China is, like, trying to use their product to, like, encourage the young folks, the teens and whatnot, to, like, open up about their crushes on people?
You know what's really funny about, not to, like, jump in too fast, is the fact that the sad twist of it all is I feel like the Cornetto ads play up the Lan Wangji Wei Wuxian romance more than the actual show does.
Oh yeah.
Like they get a pass for being capitalism, I guess. Like there's stuff where he's like, "Oh, Jin Liang, I have to go meet a very special someone right now with my flirtatious ice cream." And it's like,
yeah,
you wouldn't do that in the show, you cowards.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do that in the show. Like, why does capitalism get a pass?
Is this pink washing?
I don't know.
I'm trying to decide.
They're like, it's so
weird.
dumb.
But
anyways, the other thing I learned that I think is so important to me is like I've always been baffled by like the like Cornetto slogan is like be simple and you're much cuter.
Yeah.
I was like, what does that mean? And apparently from some subtitles that I will talk about in depth later.
Oh, we'll get to some fucking subtitles.
It posits that this was like a fan subtitle, that Cornetto sounds like the Chinese, like the way that the Chinese would pronounce cornetto.
Yeah.
Sounds like the Chinese word for like much cuter or something like that. It's like a wordplay thing.
There's an awful lot of wordplay.
There's
the pun game.
Wordplay that I, as a dumb, ignorant Westerner that does not speak a lick of Mandarin, will never understand.
It's so fucking bizarre just how deep this goes. I'm looking at this article again, and I need you to understand how fucking just... Cornetto's been on some shit for a while, because this article is like mainly about how at the time they were... I don't know if it's still going on, but I guess they had like... developed an app where you could, like, scan a QR code on your Cornetto and, like, send a note to somebody that you liked, and it had, like, pre-made notes to, like, help ease your shyness or whatever. It's so fucking bizarre. It's so weird.
I remember being a teenager, and like, I definitely would have wanted, like, an advertising app to sort of facilitate my crush on a person.
Yeah, the one thing that I was missing in my life.
How did you get married? Well, how did you meet? Well, you know, we're married now, but it did all start with I sent them an ice cream text from Cornetto.
Mom, when will I receive my own love confession?
That was actually, I believe that's how I Met Your Mother ended.
Oh, really? Okay.
It was with the Cornetto commercial.
Wow, it really does go deep, huh? Jesus Christ. I just can't believe this. Like,
it's super weird. It's creepy.
I wish I knew, like, who made contact first. If it was, like, the Cornetto people who said, oh, we could fuck with this. Or if it was the 10-cent people. If the Penguin himself said, okay, I need something that says, treat and vague romance. I know where to go.
I feel like this was like the most lucrative deal for the Cornetto people, and they embraced. They were like, "Hey,
lightning
Mr.
struck.
Penguin, Oswald Cobblepot, can you please? Can we put our ice cream in? Can we Photoshop some cones onto the hands of these cultivators, please?" And then 10 Cent smiled serenely and was like, "You have appeased the Penguin. We'll give you some money."
It was Danny DeVito as the Penguin, cutting out the images, the JPEGs.
He worked so hard on this show.
He worked his ass off, and he had all that makeup on, too. Bless him.
He doesn't have flippers for hands. He's, like, sitting down at the computer with his tablet, like, trying to draw, and that's why the CGI looks so bad.
Yeah. You know what? He did the best with what he could, you know? I respect that.
Do you want to talk about some specific ice cream ads?
Yeah, let's get into it, and I think we could start off the discussion with just a very small piece of a Google Translate bit that I found. This was, I think, this might have been Spanish that I translated it from, actually, but it was the author's note at the beginning of something that I don't remember what it was. But this is, it just says, I wish you a happy meal. So, let's fucking go.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I like the it. Alright, where do we want to start first?
You sent me a playlist, so I watched and took my notes in sort of an order.
Yeah.
So I started with the black egg cone ad.
Yeah, the Cornetto Black, where the boys come in and they tell Wei Wuxian to wake up because it's treat time. And
I should say real quickly, since just for context for everyone, since my last podcast appearance, I've since read about half of the novel.
Yeah, I was going to ask where
I've got a lot of good stuff under. I haven't finished it. I also watched the rest of the season, obviously. So I know some shit that happens. Also, no disrespect to the Lonsec disciples. They're in the novel a lot. It's important. The most distinguishing feature between these two boys in the novel is that their names are different. So when they're in the animated medium, I can't tell them apart at all. They're the same person.
They're just the boys.
They just have different hairs. They're two boys.
They're two boys.
They'll do what you need.
Yeah, they'll do what you need.
Yeah, they're here to like wake up Wei Wuxian and because Hong Wangjun has invited him to iced cream.
Yeah. To a nice iced cream date, and he's out there crafting very delicately a bespoke cornetto.
He's doing some RuneScape shit. He's like leveling up his cooking. I love in these commercials, they're always, because like in the originals they like photoshopped the hand holding the cone, the cone.jpg, but now they've sort of laid the cone sort of lovingly on its side and they've plated it up in a really tasteful way, sort of a Titanic lounging pose for this cone.
It's kind of a matte painting vibe.
Which I think is good, because I hate eating ice cream out of a cone. I'd much rather eat it off of a plate with a spoon.
Yeah, it's kind of got like that cool, like, sort of a waffle cone wrapped around it. It's just kind of there for set dressing.
Delicious. And it's lovingly crafted by Long Wangji himself.
Hell yeah, dude. And they're like, why does the color scheme follow the Yiling Patriarch? He already has an ice cream, by the way. They just pop up behind these bushes.
You see Long Wangji making you some ice cream. You got your hands on it immediately. I love. I always personally draw distinctions between, like, when you say Yiling Patriarch, that's, messy bitch playing flute, bringing back the dead. Wei Wuxian is like the nice boy. So this is the war crime, the war criminal atrocity ice cream.
Yeah. What? It's the
this
Henry
is in honor
Kissinger
of
ice
the war
cream.
criminal, not the nice boy.
Yeah. And they fucking say that it's Hong Guangjun's specialty, like, implying that he just does this all the times. Like, he's got his own ice cream.
He loves it.
He loves it. Long Wangji really be 35 years old, no car, no Wi-Fi, just in the house making boyfriend-themed ice cream and crying.
They talk about this in the novel. It's like some Chinese slang, or not Chinese terminology that's like, oh, he's a master of all the 7 things, or whatever. I don't remember what they are. There's like
the 6 arts,
horse racing, archery, ice cream, crafting, guqin, flute, whatever.
Dabbing,
intense dabbing, Fortnite.
Hitting the wall, yeah. He's good at it.
So this flavor is a black egg cone. I don't understand what that means.
I have no idea what that means. I tried to look it up.
A black egg. I had the privilege of traveling to Hakone in Japan, and they have volcanic black eggs there.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, those are cool. I didn't try one. I think they're kind of sulfurous.
Yeah,
they wouldn't be good in ice cream,
from what I've heard. I have no idea. Like, I tried to research these flavors, and I could barely find shit.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know where it's translation issues and where it's, like, different flavors for different places. Yeah. Obviously, they're a very different taste palette over in China than what we have here, so... Yeah. I don't know, black egg, what is that? What does that mean?
I tried to Google Cornetto Black, and I kept, like... Because that's what they call it in the title of this commercial.
Yeah, Cornetto Black.
Yeah, and Cornetto Goth, and all I could find was, like, there's a Cornetto Black and White flavor, and there's a Cornetto Black Forest, which sounds fucking delicious.
That does sound delicious.
Yeah, but nothing with, just... There isn't Cornetto Black War Criminal flavor that I could find anywhere, so I don't fucking know.
This Cornetto will be landed in The Hague.
You have to put this Cornetto on trial.
You have to hang this one.
You can eat it, but then you put the wrapper on trial. You scan a QR code and it gives you an attorney.
It scans a QR code and it tells you what your war crime sentence is.
Oh my god.
My Cornetto is wearing Henry Kissinger glasses and he gets away scot-free.
Absolutely. Oops. He gets a Nobel Prize.
He gets a Nobel Taste Prize.
A Nobel Taste Prize. Jesus Christ. And, I don't know if... So he's putting chilies on this ice cream, right?
Yeah, that was, like I said, I don't remember what because this is reused, I believe, from the last episode, right? That's where this animation comes from. I feel like that's where they sort of chopped and screwed this. I don't remember.
Yeah, they definitely chopped and screwed some of it, but I feel like the actual act of making this iced dish. Yeah,
there's chilies. There's some they describe it as crunchy and delicious.
They describe it as that in all of them. To be fair,
yeah, they're all crunchy. They wouldn't describe it as not delicious. It is a commercial.
That is true. You got me there.
It's yeah, because Wei Wuxian says Hung Long Jun's ice cream is too crunchy and delicious. Too crunchy is the words that I have quoted. So this has marbles in it.
You just put rocks in it. They're in the mountains.
It's too crunchy. Oh god. Pine cones.
Oh, ow, ow, ow. I'll eat it,
ow,
but ow. Yeah, ooh, ow. Now it's got my teeth in it. Ow.
Oh boy, that is too crunchy.
That's a little bit crunchy.
Yeah, it is. I mean, hey, spicy stuff is delicious, and Wei Wuxian would love a spicy ice cream.
He absolutely would love a spicy ice cream, and that's...
I have a spicy story. Can I tell a spicy story real
Please.
quick? So I was at my local Taco Bell.
Uh-huh.
I was in the mood for some trash, because I'm always
Taco
eating trash.
Baco.
And I saw I was at Taco Baco, and I saw on the board, they had an advertisement for Carolina Reaper Ranch fries. Now, I hate ranch dressing with a passion. I think it's disgusting, but I love a spice. And I was like, damn, I want to fuck up my mouth real good tonight. So I just asked for a side of the ranch sauce and some nachoed fries, because once again, I love trash.
Yeah.
And it was the least spicy thing I've ever eaten. I was so mad.
I'm pretty
sure. I was so upset by it.
Call the fucking Better Business Bureau, because that's false advertising.
They lied to me.
They super lied.
It was like a LaCroix meme. They put the ranch next to some Carolina Reapers, or just whispered "Be spicy" into the ranch. It was weak sauce. Literally,
man.
It was.
Wow.
Anyway, that's my spicy story. Wei Wuxian would have been furious if he had those Carolina Reaper ranch fries.
Ain't that the truth? Damn.
Sorry for that tangent. I just need
it's good.
Don't buy them if you see them at your local Baco Taco.
Yeah, fucking Taco Bell. Disgraceful. So, do you want to talk about
teen crime?
Disgraceful teen.
You want to talk about a proud dish?
Yeah, let's talk about a proud dish. So, Fairy confirmed for Iggy.
Do we
first off.
Yeah, we have not seen Fairy.
No, we haven't. We haven't met Fairy yet.
This is the first glimpse, and he does look about as bad as I expected him to. Because he does have the Chinese Donghua human eyes.
He does have the human, yeah.
He's Iggy. Is Fairy... Okay, I have a bone to pick with at least I don't know if it's Chinese or translation, but the Exiled Rebels scanlation where I...
Oh, I know you're... Yeah. I know you're gonna get it.
Refers to Fairy as it, which is truly disrespectful to dogs. What is... I don't know if Fairy's... I think Fairy's a boy, but I could be wrong.
I think they okay, so how I think it is, so Exiled Rebels was translating this, and still are, one chapter at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, being serialized just as the original novel was. And I think that, eventually they start referring to Fairy with, a gendered pronoun, but it doesn't happen for a while because,
Look,
it never... It just never comes up, and, we don't get, confirmation what Fairy's gender is until then.
It doesn't matter to me whether Fairy is a he or a she. Just don't call it. Use they. Don't call the dog an. Show some dogs some respect. It is a they, not an it. That's awful.
Let's show some
nice
class.
To a sweet dog.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Fairy has too much intelligence to have just to be an it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fairy's first appearance canonically is in a commercial.
You gotta love it.
More disrespect to Fairy.
Fairy's getting done dirty. That's unbelievable.
And Jin Liang is here. We love Jin Liang. I now love Jin Liang from the novel.
Yeah. I remember, he's good. He has no friends and he's my son.
His closest friend is his angry purple uncle.
Yeah. Who yells at him.
Who yells at him all the time.
Yeah.
and also an undead necromancer who refers to him as the young maiden, which is also very disrespectful.
Yeah, that's not a nice thing to do.
Not a nice thing to do.
Yeah. So, they're in the woods, and Jin Liang is mad, because that's what he does.
And Wei Wuxian is afraid of dogs, which is, once again, I don't think a detail that has been revealed in the Donghua yet.
Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet. Haven't gotten to dog fear yet. Boy, I can't wait for it, though. That's gonna be good.
It's good. I like his fear of the sweet dog.
I love it. Like,
it's
I love
very
a dog.
sad.
It is, yeah. It hurt me, but, like, I just love, like, it's such a, like, specific thing, and it's just, it hurts. But, I don't know. Point is, he's scared of dog, and then fucking what happens? I don't know.
I know that, like, I think Jin Liang is very excited about ice cream, because he's a little boy.
He is a little boy. No, he's mad about ice cream at first, because Wei Wuxian has the ice cream, and he's, like, trying to not let Fairy get it.
Oh, yeah. Don't let a dog eat ice cream.
Yeah.
When does Wei Wuxian say the words, crunch, crunch, so crunchy, I'll treat you?
Oh, yeah! I guess, like, Fairy gets distracted or something. I guess Jin Liang, like, calls him over. Yeah, that's what it is. He calls him over, and then he's like, he's just kind of being disrespectful teen at Wei Wuxian, and, that's when he's like, hey, crunch, crunch, let's be friends over some iced cream. And they go and sit on a rock, and, Wei Wuxian has a memory brain blast,
There's a lot of, like, nostalgia.
Yeah, there's a lot of nostalgia.
I think that's a value that Cornetto is trying to capitalize on. Is like, remember back to your carefree youth.
Yeah.
Eating ice cream and gusu or whatever.
Yeah, before...
Or I think that one's later.
Yeah, before everyone that you know and love died or hated you.
Before fascism.
Before fascism, before you became a war criminal. So... Back in the day.
Before you were tried in The Hague and won a Nobel Peace Prize.
That's basically the plot of this series.
That is, I don't want to compare Wei Wuxian to Henry Kissinger because it's like unfortunate, it's like Abraham Lincoln was shot in the Ford Theater and whatever. It's just like the similarities keep popping up.
Jesus. The levels, but then they're sitting on a rock and they're sharing a nice treat, and Wei Wuxian, like, zones out, and he gets, like, the most beautiful shot I've ever seen of him.
In the ice cream commercial.
And then, he, like, zones out, and Jin Liang is like, what are you doing, weirdo? And, then he just does the, what's that? And fucks off.
What's that? Your uncle. He's there.
He's there, yeah.
He's trying to kill me.
For very good reason. And, and then he leaves a note behind. He wrote that note real quick, didn't he?
He really did, and the note, that's the note. It says, like, and I quote, as according to the subtitles.
Oh, yeah.
To the cute Jin Liang, someone is waiting for me, I'll leave you for now.
Yeah, I'll give you all the cornetto, someone is waiting for me, I'll leave you for now, don't let Fairy loose. Don't let Fairy loose, don't let Fairy eat the ice cream, please call your dog, don't call your dog it. Please. And Jin Liang looks at the note and says, take it up with exiled rebels. And kicks it down the rock.
This is the commercial for the Jin Liang flavor. Flavor. Ugh. The Jin Liang themed ice cream.
Yeah, there we go. That's a bit.
It doesn't taste like him.
Ugh.
I don't think.
I hope not. like, this is another one I was trying to look up what this flavor actually is supposed to be.
I want to know so bad, like,
I know!
What tastes do the Cornetto marketing geniuses associate with Jinliang?
Yeah.
Is it like something luxurious? Is it something, I don't know, like, what is it?
It looks like some type of dark chocolate to me, but I'm not sure.
They're all they're like hyper layered cones.
Yeah, onion have layer. I do
parfait have flavor.
Yeah. It's cafe flavor.
Oh god.
What if? I do have information on a couple flavors in specific.
Hit me, I want to know.
Yeah, so we can kind of move from that commercial to the cool art that I put up on imgur.com.
Sometimes you gotta do some ice cream art.
So all of these pieces of art are on the Special Fancy Cornetto wrappers, and I guess you can get, like, any of these, like, if you go to, like, your 7-Eleven or your Chinese Wawa or what have you.
It's like you get to pick whatever Chinese Wawa wrapper you want.
Yeah, basically, like, out of whatever they happen to have there. And it's a bunch of the characters, and each of them is with a aminal. And some of them come in, like, you can get, like, a whole box with one of these pictures slapped on it, and it's all one flavor. I found, like, a couple of websites. I finally, like, tracked down some Japanese website that was, like, selling them on Taobao. And, yeah, but they have, like, whole boxes of them. My cats are going fucking crazy.
Oh, the one with Wen Yang having a little cat is, like... That's like...
so good.
I want that ice cream now. Perfect boy.
What a boy. Perfect boy.
Just a child.
Just a child. Just everybody.
Should we break down, like, what these are?
Yeah. So,
because, like, there's some that I get, and then there's some that I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, Wei Wuxian and Lan Wangji have their rabbits, like that one.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's baby
and then we get War Criminal with birds. We get the Yiling Patriarch.
Yeah.
Filthy Wen robes.
This dirty boy
spooky
robes.
Birds.
Yep. And that's his Cornetto black look.
We get some. Is that Lan Wangji with some herons?
They're
some storks?
cranes. A
Cranes?
nice crane.
I don't know bird. I'm not a bird expert.
I know that we have herons here. I saw one, like, spearing a fish, like, right next to the parking lot at my work.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude.
This is a cool bird.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, those are cranes, I know, because of the colors. But they're also,
I like this one. Huh? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I know cranes are, like, a symbol, I don't remember what of, but they're, like, a big deal.
Is that one of the zodiacs in China?
No,
I don't know.
Bunny is, though.
Bunny. Semper Bunny.
Semper Bunny.
I love this. There's one of Zhang Cheng doing a face that I've never seen him do before, which is an expression of sort of happiness.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
It's a weird, like, I don't know if that was a glitch or a goof. He's got a dog, so that's maybe why.
Yeah, that's just kind of an ongoing theme, is that there are some characters that only get to smile in ads.
In art, because they would never do it. Like, what is he smiling about in the story? He has nothing to smile about.
Yeah. I don't blame him.
There's one of Lan Zishen with what I can only describe as a Pokemon.
It is like kind of a Pokemon.
Gorgeous white deer, but it looks like a Pokemon.
It's a fucking Yveltal, and
It is.
Yeah.
Or it's like I think that's Xerneas is the
yeah, Xerneas, that's what it is. Yeah, my bad. Yeah. He's got this big white deer. Like, he can just, you know what, he can do that. As far as I'm concerned.
I think he summons it with his flute.
Yeah, that's what it is. He summons it by being him. Jinliang he's got fairy.
We love fairy.
We love fairy. We love a fairy.
Then we get one with one of the mystery Lan's disciples. I don't know. If you can tell me which one this is, you win a prize, because...
I would say it, but I kind of want to keep it a secret because it's funny.
It is funny.
Anyway, he's got sparrows. Did I write these in order? I think I did. Then you got Yanli, and she's got a little sheep.
It is a good sheep. And then oh my god. There's Jin Zixuan with what is the most appropriate, like, this is a peacock, but in a sort of, This is like a peacock bath bomb. It's got like a galaxy pattern, and it's like this is not
Gold.
A bird that exists.
It's another Pokemon.
It's ridiculous. It is another Pokemon.
Can you imagine?
When is the Modao Zushi Pokemon tie-in happening?
Honest to God! When?
Speaking of when, then we get Wen Yang with his cat.
Yeah.
Which is canon to me. This is in the canon. Wen Yang does have a cat.
He does have a cat now.
Now.
If you ask me.
And is this the horrible pervert man? Why would I want him on my ice cream cone? I would buy this specifically so I could throw it in the trash.
We got a little, got us some Meng Yao with a fox here.
Oh, is that Meng Yao or is that Guangshan?
That's Meng Yao.
That's even worse. Definitely throw him in the trash.
He hasn't earned his hat yet.
He hasn't. I can only tell that it's Meng Yao when he's got his awful, stupid hat on.
He hasn't leveled up high enough to be able to, like, spend the points on
worst class. See, I'm operating under the assumption that, like, you know, all Wen are bastards. We know this.
We know this.
But if the novel has taught me anything, it's that, like, MJAB, like, most Jin are bastards. There's two good ones, at least.
Uh-huh.
And then it's like half and half. There's two good ones, and then the other two are dumpster men.
Just rodents.
Just awful.
But yeah, he gets a fox.
And the fox is also making, like, DreamWorks face at him.
He's definitely making thinking emoji face himself.
He's thinking about all of his sins. Does he have, like, long nail? What is... Ooh.
Hold on, I need to bring it up. I don't think
he has, like, long, disgusting fingernails. Ew!
He's got his acrylics.
Like, what? He's got, like, witch nails.
He's got he's following Wen Rohan's style.
Does
I think it's just, I think it's just the shading.
Is it just the shading? Because it really looks like he's gonna scratch you with his claws.
I think it's just the shading. They just gave him, like...
good at least.
Yeah, they just gave him, like, weird spider hands. But,
it's what he deserves.
It's what he deserves. Truly. That fucking fox, Jesus.
It makes DreamWorks face.
Jesus. It's literally Nick Wilde.
It's a cop. The fox is a cop. Ugh.
It's themes. Imagine going to the store and picking out one of these and being like, hell yeah, dude, I'm gonna get some of my Modao ice cream, and that's your only choice.
I don't know, like, the fandom pulse, and, like, obviously we don't, you and the listeners who haven't read the novel, like, don't know, and I fully don't understand the crimes of the crimes of Meng Yao. So, like, I know 5 minutes of what he's done, and I already hate his guts. So I don't understand the, like, people who are like, ooh, even worse war criminal on my treat. Just the worst.
Like, my stance on him has evolved because what happened with me, and I think what happens with a lot of people, because I'm not the only one that I've noticed this happening to, is that you read the novel and you go, this guy fucking sucks, I hope he dies, I can't wait for him to get his, fuck this guy. And then you start realizing how easy he is to make fun of, which you're already there.
The sad truth of the Meng is that the two funniest things that in the whole world happen to him, and they happen to him twice, and it's literally the funniest thing that happens in the novel. And I'm so fucking excited for them to animate it, because I think it's happening next season.
Oh my god, I hope.
Please.
Please. But he's so easy to laugh at. Like, I'm not trying to, like, advocate for cyberbullying or whatever. He doesn't exist, so I don't care.
Cyberbully this man, please.
Cyberbully this man. But he's a confirmed manlet. He may or may not wear wedges in his shoes and his little hat to make himself look taller.
I'm always advocating for no disrespect for short men. That's not
absolutely not.
It's the fact that he's a small man and he doesn't own it. He makes himself look tall. He wears a hat to make himself look tall, like canonically. And
he refuses to embrace being a short king.
Dirt man. He's dirt. I wouldn't want him within 1,000 feet of an ice cream cone, let alone wrapped around the ice cream cone.
Unbelievable.
Ugh.
But, yeah, you realize how easy he is to make fun of, and then you kind of go, you know what? I could sit here and make fun of this man all day, and that's where you realize his value.
It's just, like, there are characters, there's definitely, like, I don't know if there are worse people than him, but there are definitely worse, less funny people.
Yeah.
I won't name names, but I've encountered them in the book. There's some bad folks.
Oh yeah.
But they're not as funny.
Exactly. Yeah. I would say he's like a very, very close second worst, maybe even third, but it's like pretty far down the ranks. He is very bad. We hate him.
And you will too, if you haven't read the book. You will hate him too.
But yeah, I was looking at these artworks and found the flavors that they correspond with, I guess, on their boxes that they are on. Baby Wei Wuxian with his bunnies is on the chocolate cornetto.
Okay.
Yeah, we all know war criminal Ewing Patriarch has his fancy cornetto black. He got his own sponsorship deal. Yep. Young baby Lan Wangji with his bunnies is like... okay, so this one I'm a little bit confused about because the translation said it was vanilla, but the box art has like a piece of chocolate on it, so I don't know if it's both or neither or what, but I'm confused.
What other delicious flavors?
Lan Xichen is salted caramel. Zhangsheng has probably the best one. He's got Oreo. Love me an Oreo.
Ooh, is it confirmed Oreo cracker or cookies, or is it like off-brand?
It is confirmed actual legit Oreo.
Once again, just
none of that knockoff
shit. I associate Oreos with like joy. If I had to assign a flavor to Zhangcheng in his life, it would be like fucking just tears. It would be salt ice cream.
Oh god. He's like any of the... Have you seen that fucking Pop-Tarts Twitter account?
No.
Oh my god, hold on. They make like... I'm gonna go off on a tangent, but they just do like photoshops of these horrible Pop-Tart ideas.
Oh no.
Quote unquote ideas.
It's like the funny Hot Pocket meme.
Yeah, it's like the funny Hot Pockets. Like there's a ranch dressing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Reaper ranch dressing.
Mop is one of them.
Oh god. Yeah, so he's tears flavored.
Yeah, he's tears flavored.
What do you get the Jin Liang flavor?
Oh yeah, he's strawberry.
That sounds about right.
Which is, yeah, I can see him being a strawberry boy.
Mystery Lan, the Lan disciple is mystery flavor.
Yeah.
You don't know
some
who
of
he
these,
is.
Yeah, some of these I don't know if they get their own boxes or if they're just like one-offs. Like you find them in the ice cream vault that they have, you know what I'm talking about? Those things where like you open it up and you dig it in.
Or like...
Yeah, the assort, yeah. But Wen Yang has his is peach tea, which is
don't like peach flavor that much.
Yeah,
a disrespect.
Peach is hit and miss.
Yeah, I mean, much like his life.
Yeah,
just a little bit of an unfortunate whoopsies.
Yeah,
all the way through.
Yeah, could have been better, but what are you gonna do?
He's doing the best he can with his ice cream flavor.
Sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches and
And I'm assuming the Meng Yao flavor is just like dirt. Or maybe you open up the ice cream cone and there's nothing in there.
Yeah.
You just don't get one if you get the Meng.
You open it up and it's just a hand giving you the finger.
It's just his hand flipping you off.
Yeah. Oh god. But yeah, that's what I found out about those. They are very good pieces of art. I like to look at them.
They're really good art. And
other than creepy hands.
Nice. What I really like about the art is that they're not holding ice cream cones. So they stand on their own.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know that this is an ad content.
Yeah. It's just nice art. And you don't have to know that it's specifically for ice cream capitalism.
The worst thing about it is that Huaisong and Mingjue are not in them.
Which is the big thing to me.
Despicable sins.
Absolutely unforgivable. Cornetto's really missing out on a big opportunity. They're missing an entire demographic of
meat. Like, Mingjoy would be, like, beef flavored, or, like, protein flavored.
A protein shake? He's creatine flavored?
It tastes just like creatine. I don't know what Hwaesong. It'd be honey, to represent the big B.
Oh.
the canonical big B.
The canon B. It also goes with bears.
Yeah.
Bear eat honey.
Another thing that's canon about Hwaesong is that he works at Build-A-Bear.
It's canon to me. But yeah, I'm very disappointed that we don't have that. I'm bummed. Maybe next season. I don't fucking know. Hopefully I don't know, well, I can't believe I'm saying that hopefully an advertising campaign will last another year, but if it does, I mean, maybe next season.
See, I hate capitalism, but one thing I've learned is that if I'm untouched, if the product placement literally can't touch me, it just becomes very funny. Like I was playing Yakuza Kiwami 2, and they just have a canned coffee tie-in, where it just turns into a commercial for Boss Coffee. And I'm just like, this is hilarious. I can't buy this. Why are you putting this in my video game? What are you doing?
Just kind of a fun moment.
Just kind of a funny, failed advertising.
Sometimes that's how it is.
Do you want to talk about the ones that were in Spanish and I couldn't understand them?
Yeah, the one featuring Manzanita.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one's a longer one with like really good animation, but I don't remember.
It's once again new. They've cracked open the Tencent vault and they're like making them draw new art for
propaganda reasons. Yeah, like. I love that the translator, the subtitler, translated Little Apple as Manzanita. That's so good.
Yeah. What does that mean? I don't know.
It means Little Apple.
Okay.
Yeah, like a small apple. Yeah.
Oh.
Even though.
I think that's really funny because I'm an ASU Sun Devil and we have a Manzanita dorm. Because one of our dorms is called Manzanita, so I was like, what the fuck does that mean if it applies to this?
Oh my god.
We have the Little Apple Dormitory.
The Little Apple Dormitory. Hell yeah. You gotta get a donkey as their mascot.
Yeah.
You gotta find a human-eyed donkey, though, because that's what we got going on here.
This was the worst. This is the thing, is that this is the worst Little Apple has ever looked in this one.
I hate it.
It disgusted me.
He looks awful. He's, like, drooling.
So Wei Wuxian is talking to Hong Longjun, which I love to be able to say now.
Yeah.
Long Longji is talking to Wei Wuxian, and Lan Zishen shows up with a box of ice cream. Like a chest, like a treasure chest.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a Zelda treasure chest, and it's got ice cream in it.
He had to go on a quest for it.
This is Elder Scrolls Blades.
That's what
he waited 12 hours to unlock this one.
After the library pavilion burned down and he went missing, this is what he was off getting.
This is the thing that they were. This is what Lan Zishen broke his leg trying to save.
Jesus.
He almost died for this ice cream.
You better fucking enjoy it then. Damn.
Anyways, we get like flashbacks. I think this is when Wei Wuxian was like eating sweets in Gusu, like on the river. Was I think what they had repurposed this from. And then we get just the worst thing I've ever seen.
It's so fucking bad.
It's
very bad.
It's like a drooling. It's so bad. It's just drooling, and he's got human eyes. It's the most Iggy from JoJo.
Like
that Little Apple has looked. He's just got like, I don't want to say horny, but like it exudes a horny energy.
Yeah.
Like Iggy did.
Yeah. You know what?
It's not his fault.
I think you've really put your finger on the pulse with this one. That's very... Wow, that just kind of nails it. Like, something about a human-eyed animal...
It's the eyes and the drool.
The drool, definitely. I don't like it.
Like, if it was a person making this face with human eyes, you would say, this person is horny for the ice cream.
Yeah.
It's not his fault. Don't be mean to Little Apple. This is Oswald Cobblepot's fault. He drew it like this.
This is, take it up with the penguin.
Take it up with the penguin.
Take it up with the penguin.
He chases Wei Wuxian onto the roof and then like Lan Wangji falls him, right? And it's like
he does a very graceful hop up onto the roof.
They're up on the roof, and Wei Wuxian's like, do you think this means anything? Nostalgia, remember?
The nostalgia, yeah. The memories.
And then because you know, subtlety, it's a commercial, they have to show like the Emperor smile scene again for us.
Yeah. You gotta do it. They didn't show the one where they edited the Emperor smile so it's an ice cream cone. Yeah. Thank God.
Which was a classic.
Because those ones are definitely a thing.
No, that was like one of the first ones. That was in like episode 3, I think.
Yeah.
Classic.
That episode. Yeah, there was one in episode 2 and one in episode 3, and both of those had photoshopped in post high-res glossy JPEGs of Cornetto ice creams.
At least the commercials got better.
They got better. They definitely got better. The Penguin shelled out a couple more bucks. And it shows.
Was it that the Penguin shuffled out? I think that the Cornetto, I keep saying Cornetto and I don't know why. Cornetto keeps shelling it. They're like, they were disappointed.
Yeah.
They were disappointed in the ads that they were getting, and they're like, you need to fix this. You need to announce this before season 2.
Yeah.
What are we paying for you for, Penguin?
Yeah. They said, we're not going to sell any ice cream with this looking like this. Now draw me this nasty donkey.
Please draw a horny donkey for our ice cream.
Give me the horny donkey.
Can I please talk about the pop-up shop?
Have
we
God.
hit the end of all of the ice cream commercials? I feel like we have.
There's the little tiny ones, and there's the one where Lan Qichen says, catch, motherfucker, and throws an ice cream up in the air.
To the death.
Yeah. Yeah, the fight. Trial by combat. Trial by Cornetto.
The Mountain and the Viper. With ice cream.
Let's talk about this fucking pop-up shop. Holy shit.
So I was just Googling content. I was just like, Modao Sushi Cornetto.
Yeah.
And I found a live stream from 2018. This was last year, where they opened up a fucking Modao Sushi themed pop-up shop emporium. And they did an opening ceremony, and I need to talk about every fucking second of this, because I took so much psychic damage watching this. It was like every fiber of my being was dying watching this content. It was so cursed. So like,
it's unbelievable.
The effort, it's one of those things where like they put so much effort into like the presentation of this, but then the content was just so, like they made it look like the cloud recesses, like inside. I don't know. You can see like Lan Qiren teaching class like in this building.
Yeah.
They have 2 men dressed as Lan sect disciples doing like a graceful dance where they pretend to play the flute. They brought in the voice actors. They brought in Byung Zhang and Zhang Jie, who voice Lan Wangji and Wei Wuxian. Those are like the special guests of this, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So here's some of the things that they did. They had...
They were very, like...
Did you watch any of this? Did you see this?
Boy, they were too busy thinking about if they could, and not if they should.
How much of this did you see?
I watched the whole thing.
Okay, I could not sit through 50 minutes of this nonsense.
I watched it on 2 times speed, though. So.
Okay, that's so the trivia. So they bring in these like everyone here is like girls under the age of like, I wouldn't say 18. They're like young teens, I think.
Yeah.
And
I'd maybe go as high as 20.
Maybe 20 somethings.
Yeah.
And they do some trivia, and the winner No. The winner of this is the worst part. This is absolutely the worst part. So the winner of the trivia contest gets to be up on stage with the 2 voice actors. And then there's a host, by the way. The host is there too. I don't know who he is, but he
has huge shorts.
He's got the biggest Okada jorts I've ever seen. And he's like, you get a prize. And then the girl is like, can I hug the voice actors? Yeah! And he's like, no, of course not.
Oh my god.
They have to tell her like multiple times, no, you cannot hug these 2 men.
He like checks with somebody off camera.
Yeah. But her prize is that they, like, had the audience select a phrase, so she doesn't even get to pick which one they say.
Yeah.
But she does get to hear both the voice actors say this very special line.
Special line.
Oh my god, do you want to say what they have to say to her? She gets the pleasure of hearing them say. Many feet away from them, not anywhere near them.
It's fucking... I didn't write down exactly how it's worded.
The line is like, I'll take you back to the cloud recesses. I'll steal you and hide you away. That's translated. Yeah! This is all very spottily translated, by the way.
Yeah. By just a fan.
No hugging. Do not hug.
No hugging. Hugging is forbidden in the etc.
That was a fun one. One of the trivia questions was name 3 things that are forbidden in the cloud recesses, and one of the answers, they said the, like, no more than 3 bowls of rice rule. An obscure one. The 3 bowls of rice rule. Yeah, an obscure one.
Yeah!
So yeah, that was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I wanted it to be over so badly. What else did they do? They did a Q&A.
Yeah, they did a Q&A. That was kind of cool. That was alright.
The Q&A was cool. There was one question that I loved, though, which was when one of the audience members asked, I think his name is Zhang Jie, the voice actor for Wei Wuxian, is like, you do the voice of both Mo Xuanyu and Wei Wuxian. Yeah! Can you describe the differences to me? And then he's like, well, Mo Xuanyu only really gets one line, and then the rest of it was all Wei Wuxian. Yeah.
Like, that part, though, like, he said something about, like, you kind of have to work more when you're voicing a character who only has one line, because that's, like, all you have to be able to convey them, which was kind of cool.
I mean, they're good. Yeah, they're doing a good job. And,
yeah, this was the most normal part of this entire event.
It was just a funny happenstance that he's like, well, Mo Xuanyu only has one line.
Yeah.
Further confirming that, yes, Mo Xuanyu is just Wei Wuxian.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. They're the same person. It would have been kind of cool if he had to do a different voice, though.
Yeah.
Well, he said
different. He said something that was, like, very, like, green text implying to me, where he was like, he's like, it sounded like he was saying that, like, it sounded like he was, like, implying that there were going to be future Mo Xuanyu voice lines, which, because he was talking about, because he said they were talking about, like, more stuff happening in future seasons, and, like,
I mean, that would
more
be
things that were going to happen. So
maybe we'll get some flashback Mo Xuanyu content,
which I would love to see, because they don't even really get that in spoiler alert in the novel.
No, he's treated very poorly in the novel.
He's treated very poorly, and that's just kind of his entire existence. In the novel. Yeah. Show the boy some love. He had it rough.
Someone asked them to sing the theme song.
Yeah, and
they do twice. They do it once, and then they did it again at the end, because they sang it too high and they couldn't hit the high notes.
Oh my god. I might have stopped watching before then.
It's at the very end. It's, like, not even, like, part of the live stream. I think it's cut to some phone footage of them, like, doing it again for the fans.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Jesus Christ. We appreciate
They went above and beyond. They didn't have to do that.
They
also had the lyrics up on their phone, because presumably they didn't... Like, I wouldn't know the theme song to the show that I'm on if I wasn't, like, watching it every day.
Yeah.
They're valid.
They're valid. They're very valid. They had them make some ice cream.
They got to sample, the fans get to say, like, 2 lucky fans got to try out their ice cream.
They put faces on the ice cream.
That was the best part, was they had, like, the printed, like, crackers or whatever.
Yeah, the rice paper little printouts. Yeah.
My favorite part is the part where they're like, and now some Cornetto executives will talk to you.
Yeah! And it's like, he introduces it saying, like, this is a more emotional part of it or something. Like, yeah.
Oh, here's the part where the branded content comes in. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I've been waiting. I was wondering.
But yeah, these two, like, normal people come and they're like, we are not... This is not our wheelhouse. I don't really understand this, but we're doing our best. Please buy our ice cream and give us money.
Please buy our ice cream. We worked very hard on this. You must actually.
They, like, pour some golden dust.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
That was badass, actually. It
was really cool. Yeah.
But they had, like, jugs of golden dust, and they poured it down this black board, And then when they did it, it like embedded into like grooves or something and made the Cornetto logo.
Yeah.
Which was cool. That was like the last thing that I remember them doing.
Yeah.
Before I had to tap out.
Yeah. Before I said I can't do this anymore.
I'm done.
I can't live like this.
It was content, though.
It was definitely
just the part where he's just like, no hugging. Hugging is not allowed. Just Jesus. Killed me.
Oh my god. Yeah, that killed the man.
Oh.
Boy, let it never be said that it wasn't content, though.
It was, to me. It sure was content. Thanks,
it was definitely
Cornetto.
Content. Thanks, Cornetto. As always, thanks, Cornetto. Do you want to move on and talk about some of these trailers?
These were some trailers.
These sure were some trailers. So we got 3 of them. The first one came out back in February, and then the second one came out at the beginning of May, and then the third one came out earlier, because it's not July anymore. The third one came out in July.
The third one is like the third one's like the big shit. That's like the good one.
Yeah, the big shit. That's the big boy one, yeah. Which ironically has the most babies in it. But,
it has so many babies.
So many babies. Which of these do you want to talk about first? I just kind of have
let's do 1, 2, 3. Let's just go.
Okay, yeah,
chronologically.
That sounds good. I guess we don't have to like name everything that happens in these. I kind of wrote down as much of it as I could, but there's some things that are very good. That were just kind of highlights. I haven't heard, like, this is the first I've heard of you seeing any of these, though, so I'm kind of interested to hear what you have to say about them.
See, the thing is once again, it's been a while since I watched the Donghua. I feel like there was some reused footage here, or it's just sort of similar stuff. Like, we see a bunch of Wens getting, like, vaporized, and we see, like... The thing I liked the most when we got to see Mingjoy doing fucking sick as hell stunts with Bashan.
He fucking rules, dude.
He's so good. Having read the novel, because I think speculation, this is going to be like the venerated triad story.
See, that's what I thought, but then the other 2 trailers came out, and I was like, I'm not seeing as much of them as I thought.
I feel like we're getting, I don't know, because like we see Zishen and we see Mingjoy, and I feel like we unfortunately see we get Guan Yao. Yeah, we get one shot of a little man in a fun hat at the end of the first trailer. Oh, that's the worst part. I wrote down, and I think we get a shot of a boy with a fan, which I'm assuming
that's the very last
our big boy.
That's our little boy. That's the very last shot that we get in this trailer.
Does Hwaisong have a special like clause in his contract that he gets to be in the stinger of everything? Because it's the last shot of the trailer is Hwaisong, and he was the last stinger of the season 1. It was Hwaisong.
He stipulated in his contract that he has to give the podcast hosts here everything they want.
He's like, I have to water him.
Yeah, I had to do it to him. He just whips his fan out. He like walks past fucking Olmec. And then he busts his fan out.
You must crawl through the tomb of the swords.
Yeah.
Is that a spoiler? I don't know if that's a spoiler.
Oh god. Oh shit, I didn't write it down, but is this the trailer where we see Jin Liang like falling out of a wall? Or is that the next one? I don't remember.
I didn't even think about that. So like this is the question, right? What is happening in season 2? Yeah,
what the fuck? Especially because I guess there is like this confirmed is only supposed to be 8 episodes, right? Yeah.
And I've been reading the novel, and I'm like, how are they going to cram the rest of this book into 3 seasons of television? What are they cutting?
Yeah.
They're cutting all the romance. Like, we know that.
Yeah. So that gets rid of an entire 2 chapters of fuck. But, because that's, like...
if we're getting adult Hwaisong, then that's current timeline mystery fun stuff with Lan Wangji and Wei Wuxian. But then if we're also getting Mingjoy and Wen sect vaporization, then that's... Like, what is this season gonna be? Tell me, Penguin! Tell me now!
Please! Give me a release date!
Tell me now the name of your show.
Oh my god. Like, we even get a shot of, like... There's, like, a shot of, like, Jin Liang, like, trying to shoot at some type of dragon thing that I don't know what that is.
And I don't know. I was like, is that something I haven't read yet? What is?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
He's just doing his thing.
He's just doing him.
You just gotta let him. He loves to shoot his bow.
If there's nothing else he loves, it's that.
Do you want to talk about the second trailer? Because
this was one that I
know we got a lot of reuse footage in this one because it had the first thing in the season was have you heard the Yeeling Patriarch has been killed? There's the shot of the Stygian tiger amulet being destroyed. Yeah, that one was in the first season.
There's the shot of him flailing around before he dies.
You hate to see
it. Yeah, you hate to see it. There's a lot of magic in this one. He sure is doing a lot of magic.
One thing you know about Wei Wuxian, he's a nasty crime boy, and he loves to do sin magic. And
he loves to roll around in dirt.
He's a dirt man.
He's a little dirt man. There's a fella in one shot kind of swinging a sword around like a glowing leaf or something.
Yeah.
And I am 99.9% sure I know who that is, which makes me even more how the fuck are they going to fit everything into this season?
I'm like, is this someone there was moments where I'm like, do I know this person? Have I gotten to that part of the novel?
If you watch that one little section in slow motion, and pay attention to the details of him, you will find a friend and boy. You will find that you know him.
I'll have to look later and scream about it in the chat then.
There's a very scared looking
Oh my god, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah!
What the fuck?
You know?
How are they gonna put that in?
I have no idea.
That should be in season fucking 4.
This show needs to have 6 seasons. What the shit?
Are they gonna David Benioff and D.B. Weiss this show? We're here in fucking Yunmen. What are we doing? There's just gonna be a shot where the villains, the unnamed villains who I won't spoil, get crushed under Big Rock.
God. Oh god. No, I can't say anything. I'm not gonna spoil. I'm not gonna say it. We did already get Wen Rohan with a floor map, though. So, cinematic parallels.
Unfortunately, we'll have to see more of Wen Rohan in this show.
Yeah, unfortunately. He's not dead yet.
Oops.
Blooper. Whoops a doodle.
I do want to say one very funny thing about this, is that both these trailers have the same, intense sort of spooky music.
Yeah.
The shit's getting done music, which turns it very funny when babies start showing up.
Yes, I was going to say, there's a mystery baby.
No one knows who this baby is.
I know who this baby is.
I don't know the baby.
You do not know the baby. You will know the baby.
Yeah, we do also get a shot of Yan Li in this trailer.
Looking very shocked.
Oh boy.
Don't
and a shot at the very end of Jin Zixuan crying.
Yeah, and bleeding a lot.
Wonder what that's about. Don't like that.
Yeah, boy, I wonder. Especially with Wei Wuxian crying right after it. He doesn't like that.
Oh yeah, sorry. It was Jin Zixuan bleeding and then Wei Wuxian crying.
Yeah. Don't like either of those.
Nothing bad here. Nothing to see.
Nothing bad here. Definitely nothing that has anything to do with baby Jin Liang and Mr. Yiling, real one, in front of a big painting of them.
Why would Jin Liang ever hate the Yiling Patriarch, I wonder?
I wonder.
Important
I can
questions
only imagine.
To ask.
Speaking of which, there's also a baby zombie man in this one a little bit earlier.
Huh.
There's a little Wen Yang.
That baby zombie man.
Yeah. Everyone's favorite.
God, I love that baby zombie man.
He's so good.
He's one of the best characters.
He's so fucking good. He's just such a sweet boy.
It's impossible to know how sweet a zombie could possibly be.
You never would have thought.
You never would have thought.
He's so good.
They should put I used to play a lot of Left 4 Dead. You know, there's all the different zombies, right? There's spooky lady and big boy, and then they should have put one that's just very nice.
Yeah, just a sweet, timid boy. He just says
very nice things to you and is sad.
Yeah, he's just there for you when you need him.
He's an emotional support zombie.
This is my comfort zombie.
I need a comfort zombie.
God, I wish that were me. So then there's the third trailer. This one has...
This is the, like, big boy trailer.
Yeah, this is the big boy trailer. This one came out on the 1-year anniversary of the show premiering, and which is fitting because this one has a lot of reused footage from the first season. It probably makes up probably half the runtime of this trailer.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, like a creepy city or something.
Yeah, I didn't know where that was specifically.
I have 2 ideas for where that could be.
Yeah, there's one creepy city I know of, but then there's there was also like creepy city where the Wens got fucking sicko moded by Lady Sean. That was a creepy city. So anywhere where the human patriarch goes is creepy.
It just becomes a creepy city.
So it could be anywhere.
Yeah, as far as we know.
Hey, when are they gonna make the and you can put this in because this is in the Donghua. When are they gonna make the Cornetto commercial where a big severed zombie arm is holding an ice cream cone? And it's crying out in torment because it has no mouth to lick it.
I have no mouth that I must cream.
Lick. I have no mouth that I must cream?
Yeah!
2 very different connotations of those
Holy
depending
shit.
on... Oh my god. Anyways, we get some nice shots of, like, I don't know when the fuck this is, what is in and what is out, but we see some, like, nice shots of them rebuilding Lotus Pier.
Yeah!
And then we get fucking Can I Borrow a Feeling remix. Just the saddest shots of the dead mom and dad.
Yeah. But we also get Epic Divorce Dad with Baby Wei Wuxian.
That's the worst thing in the whole world, though. That's the part that makes me the most angry.
Okay, but what about the shot,
at least they didn't include angry baby Jiang Chang.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, because, like, right after that, we get Baby Wei Wuxian on Baby Zhang Yanli's back, and Baby Jiang Cheng is there, too. And
he likes it because his dad there's not his dad ignoring him emotionally.
Yeah, it's the people who actually do care about him. One of whom you love to see it. One of whom he ends up trying to kill.
This is the baby trailer, though.
This is the baby trailer.
Because we get one more very special baby. The trailer is very coy about who it is, but we know who it is.
We know who the fuck it is. It's Bobby Hill.
It's Bobby Hill, and and a mystery robed figure saying, "Do you know about Hank and Peggy?"
Yeah. Like, okay, so I hadn't noticed this until, like, today, but in watching this, like, Baby Jin Liang calls him uncle, right?
Yeah.
But the thing about Chinese is that they have different words for, like, each of your different relatives. So, like, your
like your maternal,
like paternal, your paternal, and like whether they're younger or older. And the word that he uses is shushu, which is not the same as what he would use. So he calls Zhangcheng Juju, right?
Yeah.
Which is your mom's brother. But he calls this one Shushu, which is your dad's brother.
Oh no!
Specifically your dad's younger brother, so...
Oh no!
Whomst the McFuck?
Whomst the fuck is he talking to?
Like, those are Yiling Patriarch robes, but what the fuck?
Yeah, like, what?
What a fuck?
I'm glad that we're both confused about this, because I wasn't sure if I was just completely dumbass missing the point.
I hadn't even noticed that until today.
They could be muddying the waters for us.
They very much could. They could be cutting that in from God knows where. I don't know.
They filmed 3 secret endings of this. I mean, God. Maybe, like, if you can figure out who this mystery man is...
This mystery uncle.
Like, that unlocks the secret of the release date of Season 2. It's like
you have to buy a Cornetto, scan in the QR code with your guess, and that's how you get the release date. Vote now on your
phones, and if you don't get it right, you don't get Season 2.
Fuck. Vote for your favorite uncle. We get a shot of sad Lan Wangji with his bathrobe.
He's very sad.
He's very sad. He's got a little scar on his chest. You see that?
I know one thing about Lan Wangji is that he does have a few, maybe like just a couple scars.
Maybe a few.
Just like two?
Like 1 or 33.
I mean, I have like a scar on my face from like when I was just born, I'm the baby, gotta love me, come on. I like came out with a big scratch, and I still have that scar on my face.
I have a big Frankenstein-looking scar from where I had to get a chunk of metal put in to help my bones grow back the right way after I broke my ankle.
Oh no!
Yeah, and then the only other scar I have other than that is one on my hand where I burned it in the oven making pizza rolls.
Now that's the most valid scar I've ever heard of in my life. I would be scarred by a pizza roll if it meant I could slam a couple little Za puppies.
Za puppy? Oh my god. It's valor, what can I say?
Puppies, the end of the fucking trailer.
Baby Dirt Boy is here.
Dirty boy, do. He's dirty boy. The dirtiest little... I mean, it's so funny that Wei Wuxian loves to play in the dirt, because he looks very sad about being a dirt gremlin in this shot. He's very sad, and then he's talking to... There's another mystery boy.
Yeah.
I don't actually personally know with confidence who this boy is. It looks like a lawn boy.
It looks like a lawn boy. He's kind of got some white robes going. It looks like Lan Wangji,
but I don't know if they ever met as boys. I don't know why that would have happened.
Yeah. That's a hell of a thing. That made everybody... Yeah, that made everyone click exclamation point when they saw it. Hi, my cat just ran up. Yeah, so I think that's everything, right? Is there anything we missed?
That's all of the trailers. It's up to you, Tencent. Fucking give
It's all on you. Balls in your court.
Come on.
Honest to God. I can't be waiting forever. I'm turning 31 this month. Come on.
I just don't understand. Like, how is it that it's coming out allegedly soon? I don't understand how animation works. It's a mystery to everyone. But
yeah,
how can it allegedly be coming out soon and they still haven't told us when? It's like you'd want people to watch your show and get excited.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want to like build the hype and be like, coming soon.
Yeah.
To a theater near you.
I know. They gave us the See Us in 2019 thing at the end of the last episode.
That's true. They were like, it's coming. They're going to do the fucking, like, Todd Howard, and the best part is that it drops today, and then it's going to be on the fucking store for you to buy.
My head will fall off. Like, it's just going to pop right off. I'm so...
Except the sad thing is, we'll have to wait for people to translate it with subtitles.
I know! I'm still gonna, I'm probably gonna watch it right away and just be like, I have no idea what's going on. I can make some educated guesses, but...
Yeah, I mean, you can figure it out. Yeah, I still need to watch The Untamed.
Oh god, I haven't watched any of it. I've watched, like, clips that have happened to me on Twitter, but, like, none of the actual episodes.
I don't know if I'd like The Untamed. I do appreciate the content of just getting to see all the actors just sort of, like, in their costumes and being like, well, what if?
Yeah!
You know?
And just...
What if the venerated triad was on Twitter together or something?
Just fucking around.
Just fucking click and like. And
just click and like! Just sitting on their phones, drinking their Capri Suns. You know?
Hell yeah.
Just hanging out. I do love that.
It's good.
It's good.
Penguin. Please water us.
Please. So no McMinute. We already did the Wattpad minute, but I do have some Google fun stuff for us if you want to do this. Fuck yeah. Do you want to read these?
I would love to.
Hell yeah. So I got some kind of food themed Google Translate bits and bytes here. I don't remember where I got these. I need to write down, like, where I'm getting these, but I'm pretty sure, like, these are both fanfiction. I don't remember anything. This first one is a piece of dialogue, and I have no idea who's talking, but this is... I'm just gonna pop this right in the old chat, and if you would like to read this, I will let you go ahead and do that.
Alright, I'll do my best.
Hell yeah,
I'm not known for being literate.
You can do it in Ben voice, optional.
No. I'm gonna try to sort of straight face my way through this one, see if I can't get a good read.
Some real class.
Why don't you light up when it's dark? The chickens in the hospital are hungry. Why don't you tell me that this is the time? The meal will be good soon. Wait a minute.
So the chicken's in the hospital, right?
Yeah, the chicken has had a tragic accident.
Broke his leg.
It's gonna be out all summer. No pool time for this chicken.
Yeah, you go to the chicken and you write Millpool on it. It fucking... The hospital where chickens are traditionally kept.
Why don't you light up when it's dark? What language is this translated from? Not Mandarin. That it's going to give me any... Mandarin.
Yeah.
This is... Okay.
Yeah.
The chickens in the... This is like a riddle. The chickens in the hospital are hungry.
The chickens are looking at the wolf or whatever.
The chickens are looking at the... What is that? The chickens... What?
Chickens
Hey, Riddle. Can you help me with this one?
Need to call up Jim Carreyman Riddler and tell him to help us out with this one.
Why don't you light up when it's dark? Is that like, it's dark, light up some candles or light the fire and the chickens will be ready I mean, the last one is makes sense. The meal's going to be ready soon. Just wait.
Yeah.
Be patient.
Yeah. Why don't you light up when it's dark is throwing me for a loop.
Why don't you glow in the dark?
Why don't you glow in the dark?
Folks.
You've been cultivating for long enough. You should know this by now.
One thing that a lot of people don't know is that when you reach peak cultivation, you can be immortal and unfortunate side effect, you glow green in the dark.
I don't see how that's unfortunate, but you know what?
You're right.
To each his own.
I got nothing. I have no fucking clue what that means.
I have no earthly idea. Some things are just mysteries. But here's another one. All I remember about this one is that it's referring to Wei Wuxian, and this is also from Mandarin. This one's a little bit longer, but let's go here.
Okay, here we go. No, it gets worse every word. During the day, he eats such a mountain of nuts, chips, and other nastiness that girls just sigh enviously. And some even ask where he gets into it so much, and what he does if he still loses weight with such a diet, and that's in quotes. By the way, you should go to the store, and then the jeans fall off.
By the way.
Okay. During the day, he eats lots of that's the Taco Bell Reaper Ranch fries. That's the nastiness.
That is the nastiness. A mountain of Taco Bell
he eats,
fries.
This is about... Who is this? Is this about Wei Wuxian?
Yeah.
He eats lots of tasty treats.
I'm
assuming the nastiness is like junk food, maybe.
Probably.
Girls sigh enviously. They want that junk food. They want the Reaper Ranch.
Yeah.
They want the Gabriel Reyes Ranch. And some even ask where he gets into it so much and what he does if he's like, how do you eat all this trash and still lose weight? This is I'm on top of this.
Yeah.
And then the last line.
You ever go to the store and your jeans fall off?
You ever see Going to the Store? That guy's jeans did fall off.
They fell clean off.
The rest of his clothes fell off as well, and his bones. What the fuck? It's like, it just hits you. And the by the way part is like, now I feel like this is out of text. This is the second person. The author is telling me.
By the way,
is
take
this
a note.
And spaghetti falls out of my pocket and then the jeans fall off? Like, what?
It's just a note they had for the reader.
By the way.
Author's note. Yeah.
You should go to the store and then the jeans fall off. Sure.
Yeah, stay hydrated.
Remember to drink water. Oh, where'd your jeans go? Damn. Google Translate got the ball to like the 99-yard line and then just dropped the ball down the toilet. God.
This is my favorite shit in the world. Oh my god. Thank you for reading those. It's beautiful.
Oh, that was a gift. Thank you, Google.
Thank you, Google. Every day of my life, I thank Google. Let's do some questions. We only have... I say some questions, but as far as I know, we only have one this week unless anything's come
That's
through.
Good.
Nope.
This is going so long.
It's going long. We had a lot of... Fuck you. We had a lot of content to cover this
I
week.
meant specifically because I live in the arid zona. And
I feel you. Okay,
my fans are off.
I thought you were making a funny reference.
No.
But we have one question, and this comes from friend of the show, Colin at Pagetish.
I think I know what this one is.
Who posted this in the Discord and said, question for next episode, at 8:24 a.m., what the fuck? And so, and it's a tweet from Colin at Space Twinks, different Colin, who says, oh hey, actually this will be fun for fandom types, I think, and it'll spread Grover House's legacy. Which characters in your fandom are most likely to build Grover House? This is the shit I've been waiting for my entire life.
This is so fucking good, because like, I think this was even a comment in this tweet thread, it's like, it's not about who is dumb enough to build Grover House. It's about who is stubborn enough.
Exactly!
And, like, inept enough and just unwilling to fucking admit that they don't know what the hell they're doing. Does everyone know what Grover House is?
They had better.
I only recently learned about what this thing is, and I can't stop thinking about it.
Just
Google it. You'll find it if you Google it, and then you can come back and let the games begin.
Yeah. Fun fact about Grover House, it's like within driving distance of me.
No fucking way, really?
I need to take a day trip out to Grover House.
And it's like still there?
I don't know.
It didn't collapse under its own weight like at the end of Poltergeist? Like it didn't eat itself?
Oh my god, hold on, I'm gonna Google Grover House address. See if I can find this, because I know it's in like Smithfield or something.
It's in the swamp.
Yeah, it's in we do have a swamp here. I'll look for it later, and at some point I'll do a little Grover trip Grover trip.
It's like how friend of the show Brooks kind of lives near where the Lucky Luciano picture is taken. Sometimes
everyone has their thing.
Pilgrimage sites.
Yeah.
Who built Grover House in the Modao-zushi?
Oh god.
The issue with it is like, there are definitely characters who wouldn't do a good job at building a house. Like, Hwai-song couldn't build a house.
Oh, fuck no. He wouldn't even start.
He would draw, like, a nice picture of a house.
Yeah, he could draw a very good house, I bet.
But he wouldn't build it.
No.
And I feel like, I have two characters that I think would be dumb enough and inept enough to, like, not want to finish. Like, they wouldn't want to stop building the house. I feel like Wei Wuxian would be able to build the Grover House.
Yeah. I feel like I feel like he would build something like a Grover House because he would think it's funny.
But he wouldn't.
He wouldn't make it and like intend to actually live in it.
Because he's a dirt boy and he want to build a dirt house.
That's true.
But he wouldn't think it was a good house.
Right. That's the thing.
He would have his zombie army build him, and he'd be like, Hong Guang-jun, check this shit out. Look at this dumb house.
Look at this shitty house my zombies made.
My other character that I think would build the fucking Grover House is Meng Yao himself.
He would build it and then turn it into, like, a property to rent out.
He would be so fucking proud of his house. He would be like, everyone come here and look at my wonderful house.
Look at what I did.
But also, you wouldn't. This is the thing about Meng Yao, and you'll all get this when you like watch the show or read the book, is like, no one fucking knows if he meant to do this or not. Like, he could have done this on purpose.
He built a house.
I don't know.
He falls down the stairs and falls out the window at the end of that.
Yes, the window! Yes! Okay, this is canon now. Also, if Meng Yao built Grover House, and you can spoiler this one out with the funny sound, that there would definitely be a secret torture room.
It's under the stairs.
His wife reads a note that says, "I built the Grover House," and she just starts throwing up. Oops!
Whoops!
Oopsies!
This is my load-bearing torture chamber.
This is my load-bearing head. Oops!
Holy shit.
Sad that none of that can be in the episode.
Oh my god! I'm gonna save this and just release it as bonus content.
So this will be bonus podcast content for anyone who read the book.
I'm gonna fucking scream.
That is such a fucking good question. I need to do that one on... I don't know if Sam is aware of Grover House. I need to put this one on Jurgen.
Oh my god, you have to. I feel like the only person who has, like, remotely close enough to...
Oh, you know who built the Grover House? You know who did it? It was Zhang Fengmian.
Oh my god!
Why didn't I think of that? It was him. And like,
there you go.
And like, Madam, he was like, you fucking idiot. You have spent so much goddamn time and money not running the sect, just building this stupid fucking house. I hate you and I want a divorce. And he's like, honey, check it out. I put the TV right at the top of the stairs. Look, look, do you want a barbecue? The side of the house is on fire. Yeah, we solved it. There it is.
Yep, there you have it.
Got it.
Got it in one. Oh my god. We don't need any other questions. This is the best question we could possibly receive.
Anyone should ever be asked legally.
Yeah. That's all it is. That's all you need.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Yeah, I guess, I forgot to say, if you have questions that are, even remotely approaching as good as that one, you can send them to cloudrecesspod.tumblr.com/ask. Or via Twitter at cloudrecess. You get one pod. But we're done with that. So now we can just kind of clean up, I guess, unless there's anything else you want to remark on.
No. This is it. We did it. That was the perfect bow on the podcast.
Just a nice little, a sprinkle of jimmies. So thank you to Noisepace.xyz for being our podcast network. Hit them up. You can find other good podcasts such as, hey, Jurgen It.
Oh yeah, don't listen to that one. That one's bad.
I think it's good.
That one's about a very bad Secret Life of the American Teenager show.
the only Secret Life of the American Teenager show.
What if there was a show where every character was Zhang Fengmian?
Oh my god!
And also that the divorce was like he fights with his wife and then you're supposed to like it. Honey, this isn't a fight. This is a relationship.
Oh, God. There are flashbacks to them when they were studying in the cloud recesses, and they were getting divorced even back then.
Unacceptable crimes.
That's terrible. There's other podcasts. It's good. Go there. Thank you, Matt, of the .xyz
Thanks, Matt.
for doing that. We love him, Matt. Once again, I'm Roy. I'm on Twitter at Semperfunny and also at Yeeling Hypebeast, which is my MDZS side blog. Fallon, who is not here, is at America's Burden, and their MDZS side blog, they just changed their URL, or their at, and I think, what are they at now? Yes, they are at Himbo Zongju, so...
Goodbye, Angry Purple. Friendship ended
cool.
with Angry Purple Uncle.
Friendship ended with Cool Purple Uncle.
Oh my god.
It's very good. Jordan, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at BradipusRex. You can also find me on the Jurgen It podcast or in any Discord. If you're in a Discord and you know what this podcast is, chances are I'm in another Discord that you're in.
Hell yeah. You can find Pod Recesses, the us of the us, at cloudrecessespod.tumblr.com and on twitter.com/cloudrecess, just the one pod. We're on all your podcast apps and websites and things. We're on Stitcher now. Do us a solid. Like, rate, comment, subscribe, all that good shit.
Jack hasn't found a way to ban this podcast.
Yeah, he hasn't found an excuse. He's looking on it. Oh, he's looking. He's got his eye out. You can join our Discord in case anything happens to Twitter or whatever. Link is in the description. We're all there getting good questions like this Grover House fucking thing. And you might want to join that Discord because next week, when we aren't having a real episode, I'll probably be doing something fun and cool, like a live reading or a stream or something.
Hell yeah.
And I'll also be announcing, since we aren't having a regular episode next week, we are going to have a big announcement, though. So keep an eye out for that next Monday, which is August 12th. And then hopefully on August 19th, which is the birthday of the me, we'll be back to normal, regular content.
Important content.
Important content. Only the most important content. on this show where we talked for an hour and a half about ice cream. But you know what we say at the end of every episode?
I do. Semper Bunny.
Semper Bunny. Peace out, folks.
Thanks, Brenda.